Hello. So today I want to talk to you about Earth Express. And this only has a little bit of time left on Kickstarter. So go check it out on there so that you can get the exclusives that are only available to the Kickstarter backers. But just know that this game will also be coming to retailer, and I'm not sure about late pledges. So let me tell you about it. This is a game that uses a lot of the same elements as Earth, but it does it in a way that is much faster, as the Express might indicate, but it is not short on game and it is not skimpy on components. So this game, this is the prototype form, but like just this is the flora and terrain cards. So again, you are getting a ton with this game. So you will have 2 objectives that are a race to try and complete. There's a whole bunch of them in the game, or you can play on the easier mode where anyone who completes them gets points. I prefer the race mode. So you will have these out there that you're trying to complete as fast as possible, because the sooner you complete it, the more points you get. This game's played over 5 rounds. And then there will also be 2 of these objective cards out there that will be used at endgame scoring, which is kind of something that you're working towards in your whole tableau, which is going to be made up of 9 cards. So each round you will have 7 cards in your hand. And you are going to place 2. And everybody can do this simultaneously, much like in Earth. I really like the simultaneous play because then it keeps things moving along. So no matter your player count, it isn't really longer. So there's no cost to play cards in this game. So maybe I'm going to place this one here and this one here. Then we have these cards over here, and they're going to flip out and change round to round. And you are going to choose one of the 2 colors to activate. So if you wanted to activate this, you would get 2 growths, which these may look familiar, the tree trunks and the canopies. Or if I activated this color, it would get me seeds, and the other color, the blue, will get you sprouts. These probably all look familiar if you have played Earth, but everything is used a little bit differently here. So I'm going to take my benefit. I'm going to choose red, and I gain 2 seeds. And then because I chose red, I will go through and activate my tableau. So in this case, I only get to do this one. And then for 2, I can get 2 seeds for every red card of one of my neighbors. So I get to pick, and then I get seeds. Seeds are used to buy other things and get points. So here, if it was blue, I could get rid of 1 growth in order to gain 4 sprouts. And when you gain sprouts, instead of putting them on your card, they're going to move up this track, and they are going to be points at the end of the game. The growths work the same as in Earth. So this can have a total growth of 2 on it, which will gain me 3 points. This one can have a total growth of 3, which would gain me 5 points. I now have 5 cards left in my hand. Cool. So I can plan for my next move, right? Nope. Those get passed to the next player. I get the 5 cards from the player next to me, and then I draw 2 new ones up to 7. So then we do it all again. And again, if anyone had achieved those objectives, they get to claim them and get those points for the end of the game as well. And you keep going until you have played your 5 rounds. You'll place 2 cards in the first 4 rounds and 1 card in that final round, and then you will do final scoring. So this game plays much more quickly than Earth, but it is just as beautiful and just as immersive as Earth. It's just a much quicker way. I think it's a great way to introduce people to the game. A game that's faster to get to the table and a little bit easier to take with you, because I know I have Earth and all of the expansions, and it's a little bit of a beast to try and introduce to new people. So also has a solo mode, which I greatly appreciate. I'm having a great time with this one. So if this sounds like something you would enjoy, go ahead and go back the Kickstarter before you are out of time. Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.